Hello, and welcome to the Faculty of Kinesiology and Recreation Management orientation session for advanced and direct entry students for fall 2022. My name is Chelsea Friesen. I am the current academic advisor for the faculty, and I will be leading you through all the things that we think new KinRec students should know. Congratulations on your admission to our faculty programs for this upcoming fall term. It is very exciting to have you all joining our faculty for your academic programs. And with competitive admission, you've worked hard to get here. We are happy to be back on campus this fall and look forward to seeing everyone in person. Please be sure to also check out the orientation documents folder, which contains the faculty student orientation manual, as well as program-specific degree planning sheets. The degree planning sheets will show you a year-by-year breakdown of which courses you should be taking to complete your degree. We have a dedicated academic advising team available to help you navigate your degree program if you have questions or concerns. As I mentioned, my name is Chelsea, and I am the current academic advisor for the faculty. Anjum Carrier is currently on parental leave and will be returning to her role as academic advisor in November. We are here to help with degree and course planning. Karen Novak-Bailey is our undergraduate program administrator. She oversees student services in the faculty and plans the timetable for all of our courses. Nura Elagali is our advising assistant. She's the first face you'll see when you come to our faculty office, and she can answer a lot of general questions. Nura and I, and Anjum once she returns, are your go-to people if you have questions about our degree program, courses, and degree assessments at the time of graduation. We are all available by phone, email, and in person in 102 Frank Kennedy Center. I would also like to introduce our Dean of the Faculty, Dr. Douglas Brown, as well as our Associate Dean of Undergraduate Education, Dr. Stephen Cornish. They are in our faculty dean's office and they manage our undergraduate programs. They also teach some of our courses within the faculty, so you should be seeing their faces in the future. Our faculty is so broad and has so many career opportunities, and we can see why you've chosen to pursue a degree with us. Our programs span many fields, and you can use our degree towards many opportunities in your future. So a little bit more about our faculty. Kinesiology and Recreation Management not only has an academic unit with undergraduate and graduate degree programs, but we also have a research unit up in the Applied Research Center. This is located in the Active Living Center. And our faculty also handles all of the sport and recreation for the University of Manitoba. So this includes Bison Sport, Recreation Services, and Mini-U programs and junior Bisons. These are all managed by directors within our faculty. What this means is that there are great opportunities for students, and we'll share more about this a bit later. Our faculty operates out of a number of facilities on campus. Frank Kennedy Center, which is where the Dean's office is located, the Active Living Center and Max Bell Center, Investors Group Athletic Center, and the Joe Dope Recreation Center on the Bannatyne campus. Our faculty has many facilities where a lot of things happen, and even your learning will happen in diverse environments. As I mentioned, there are many different units within our faculty, and this is important because these areas complement your academic curriculum. Not only do you have the chance to network with professionals in the field right within our faculty, they also provide employment opportunities, fieldwork opportunities, and experiential learning. Many of our course instructors come from these different areas, so you will get their firsthand knowledge. All of our degree programs have an academic component and also the professional component. Our faculty does a great job of providing the theory and knowledge you need, and then giving you opportunities to apply that knowledge through experiential learning courses, practica, and fieldwork opportunities. Our faculty is very diverse and open, and we also expect professional attitudes and behaviors from students the moments they accept a place in the degree program. This includes respect for others, academic integrity and ethical standards, a commitment to learning, responsibility, and appreciation for diversity. This goes for everyone in the faculty, students, academics, and support staff. Our faculty has 4 undergraduate degree programs. These are the Bachelor of Kinesiology, Bachelor of Kinesiology with the Athletic Therapy specialization, the Bachelor of Physical Education, and the Bachelor of Recreation Management and Community Development. All of these degrees share certain courses, so no matter which of the 4 degree programs you are in, some of the courses will be the same. They have an interprofessional focus. That way, all people that come out of our programs have similar exposure to points of view and relevant material that spans across fields. We have shared core courses. These generally start with the prefix CAPER, or KPER, and that stands for Kinesiology, Phys Ed, and Recreation. Then we have our required core courses for each degree program. For example, students who are studying physical education will see courses primarily that start with PHED, or PHED for Phys Ed. Or students in the Rec program will take a lot of Rec courses, and students in the KIN program will have KIN courses for their more program-specific course offerings. You will also hear the term ELC, or Experiential Learning courses. Our faculty emphasizes a lot of active and experiential learning opportunities so that students can blend the theory and practice component prior to leaving the degree and becoming a professional. Our degrees all have elective courses so that you can choose things to customize your academic experience and perspectives to take with you after you graduate. Now that you've been introduced to the faculty, I will walk you through everything you need to know about registration. As I've mentioned, your orientation manual can be found in the Documents folder of the Orientation module in Learn. This folder also contains the degree planning sheet for your program for 2022. If you have an older version of this worksheet that you received prior to being admitted to the faculty this year, please make sure to follow the 2022 degree sheet. It's important that you follow the curriculum for the year you were admitted. Along with the degree planning sheet, I encourage you to use the Achieve website to track your degree progress. You can log into Achieve through the university's website. Achieve tracks your degree progress and shows the courses you still have remaining. It is important to plan out your degree progression early and review it regularly, as things will change as you progress year by year through your program. It is also important to review academic regulations and program requirements in the online academic calendar. Checking the prerequisites for future courses is also very important when planning your upcoming year. You will need to make sure you are taking courses in the correct order so that you can complete the advanced courses on time. When planning out your academic program, prioritize the Year 1 courses to make sure you are covering any necessary prerequisites for courses in future years. Direct entry students, you should plan to take the courses listed on Year 1 of the degree planning sheet. The CAPER courses are particularly important, as are Biology 1410 and Biology 1412 for kinesiology and phys ed students. Advanced entry students, you've already completed the courses required to be admitted to your program, but you'll still need to complete any Year 1 courses you may have missed. Some courses are better than others to defer to later years. If you're ever unsure, please reach out to me to help you efficiently plan your courses in sequence so as not to delay graduation. You'll also want to prioritize your required courses that are prerequisites to your following year's courses before scheduling your electives. Degree requirements are not flexible, whereas there can be flexibility with electives. Some courses have labs or seminars in addition to the scheduled lectures, so you'll want to consider those when planning your course load. If a course has both a lecture and a lab, you need to register for both. The university has a written English or a W requirement for all programs. In our faculty, this is met with CAPER 2120 academic skills. This changed recently, so if you took academic skills before fall 2021, you may want to check in with us to make sure that you've satisfied the W requirement. There are certain courses that we only offer once a year in a specific term. These courses are indicated on your degree planning sheet under the term column. If it says Term 1, that course is normally only offered in the fall term. If it says Term 2, that course is normally only offered in the winter. You'll want to make sure to follow that because if you don't take a course in one of the coming terms, you will have to wait until next year to be able to take it again. We also have opportunities to take some courses during the spring-summer session, which runs from May through August. Summer session is a great option if you want to speed up the time to completion of your degree, catch up on missed courses, or offset some of the load of your fall and winter terms. You can always contact any one of us in the advising office for more information on courses that are planned to be offered in a future term. We typically have an idea of summer course offerings in January of each year. Electives are categorized in a few different ways for our programs. An any elective can be any course offered at the U of M. You can choose these electives from other faculties if you have an interest in a particular subject area. You can also use the any electives to satisfy admission requirements to a future program, which I'll talk about in a moment. Faculty electives must be chosen from courses in our faculty. Any kin, caper, rec, or fed course that is not listed on your degree planning sheet can be used as a faculty elective. Finally, there are advanced faculty electives. These apply to students who are in the BKIN or BRMCD programs. Only certain 3000 and 4000 level courses can be used as advanced electives, so you may want to confirm those with us. We also occasionally offer special topics courses and directed studies. Special topics courses are featured courses that are not part of our regular course catalog. They are one-off courses that are offered when available. Directed study courses are available for third and fourth year students that may be interested in studying a particular topic in more detail under the supervision of one of our professors as a one-on-one course. When planning your advanced electives, we can help you decide which ones may be good options based on what your future plans may be. Please be sure to contact us if you have questions. As I mentioned, you'll also want to consider the admission requirements for any after-degree program you may be applying to. Many physical education students are targeting education following their BPE degree, while many kinesiology students are aiming to get into physical therapy or occupational therapy programs. Those programs also have additional admission requirements, which are different than the degree requirements within our faculty. So you may need to use some of your elective slots to fill those requirements, and we are here to help you with that as well. There is a timetable planning form on the university website or at the back of your orientation manual that you can use to plan out your schedule each term. When you look at this year's timetable, it's important to note that next year, the same courses may be offered at a different time. If you're looking to defer a particular course to next year, keep in mind that it may not be scheduled at the same time as this year. Additionally, some of our upper level elective courses are not offered every year. Many are offered on a 2 or 3 year rotating cycle. If your program requires advanced faculty electives and there is a particular course you are interested in taking, it's good to ask us when it'll be offered again. Please get in touch with the academic advisor if you want confirmation that your timetable and plans will ensure that you graduate as planned. It's always good to check in at least before your third year to make sure you are still on track, but feel free to get in touch earlier. Myself, Nura, Karen, and Anjum are all available to answer your questions about degree planning. When you are registering for your final term of coursework, you do need to declare your intent to graduate through Aurora. Our faculty also has a graduation exit requirement. All students that graduate from the Faculty of Kinesiology and Recreation Management are required to have valid certification in first aid and CPR. This is in addition to the courses that you need to graduate. You will need to present your first aid certificate before graduation. There are opportunities through the Student Initiative Fund to have the cost of the first aid reduced, so keep an eye on those emails from Perks Council. Your first aid can be done through Recreation Services, which is on campus, or through an external organization. Achieve is a great online tool for students, and we highly recommend that you use it to track your progress. You can run a degree audit for your current degree program, and it will show you which courses you've already completed and list the ones you still have remaining. You can also run a what-if audit if you are interested in seeing course requirements for a declared minor or the requirements for a different degree program if you wanted to switch. Please keep in mind that if you are an advanced entry student, your degree audit may not be updated until this fall term has started. Our office needs to manually apply all of the courses you've taken towards your new program, so your degree audit won't be accurate right away. If you have any questions about your degree audit, please reach out to us. The degree planning sheets are a great complement to the degree audits in Achieve. So here's a quick glance at what the degree planning sheets look like. Here you'll see the first 2 years of the kinesiology degree. The columns show the course numbers, course names, if there are any prerequisites, which term the course is normally offered in, and there is space for you to track your grades and credit hours earned. This is the physical education sheet set up in the same way. Slots for elective courses are also laid out in the degree planning sheets. They are placed in the recommended years for students to take them, but it is up to you if you decide to take electives out of sequence from year to year. And this is the degree planning sheet for recreation management and community development. These slides only show the first page of each sheet. There is a second page for each program which outlines the course requirements in year 3 and 4. Again, please download your degree planning sheets from the Documents folder in the Orientation module and use it when planning your program. If this is your first time registering for courses at the U of M, I encourage you to watch the Aurora Student registration tutorials that are on the university's website. It is important that you understand Aurora before you begin your registration. On the homepage of Aurora Student, you can view the class schedule. The class schedule shows all the courses and their time slots that are being offered in a particular term. When you are looking up courses for this year, be sure to search both the Fall 2022 and Winter 2023 terms. The course catalog option will show you a full list of courses that are offered in a particular department, but it does not mean that all of those courses will be offered in a given term. Finally, the transfer credit resource is for people who may be thinking of studying at another university for a term or taking a special course from somewhere else. This resource shows you which courses from other universities have been evaluated as being equivalent to U of M courses and are eligible for transfer credit. On July 8th, you will be able to log into Aurora and find out when your initial access time for registration is. Registration access times are staggered for students. Registration for direct entry students will start on July 12th. It is important to register as soon as you can once your registration access time begins to ensure you get a spot in your courses. If you have any registration issues or questions, please call or email Nura or myself and we will be able to help you out quickly during office hours. Returning students or students who are advanced entry, your registration will begin starting on July 21st. And external transfer and second degree students will register beginning on July 29th. Registration does stay open through August, but as I said, it is important to register as soon as you can. Many of the second year and above courses in our faculty are reserved for KinRec students only, so you will be able to get a space in those courses without issue. Tuition fees are due on October 5th, and you can see your fees through Aurora Student after you've registered. There is also a revision period once courses start in case you need to make any changes to your course registration. You can add and delete courses during the revision period without any academic or financial penalties. The revision period runs from the first day of classes, September 7th, until September 20th. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact our advising office. Now, on to some tips for registration. As I've mentioned, we want you to register as soon as you can, especially for courses from outside of our faculty, as spaces do fill up quickly. If this is your first time registering for courses at the U of M, know that registration for the coming academic year happens all at once in the summer. So be sure to get your space in your desired courses by registering for Fall 2022 and then Winter 2023 courses at your time of registration. You want to register for both terms at the same time. You can always make changes down the road for the winter term if needed. There are certain courses that reserve some of their seats for students in a particular faculty, such as engineering or business. These space reserves will be lifted on August 10th. So for these courses, you may not be able to register at your registration time, but on August 10th, they may release spaces to students who are on the waitlist. When you are searching for a course or adding it using the CRN, Again, be sure you are in the correct term for that course. Waitlists are available for some out-of-faculty courses if the spaces have all filled up. However, it is better to try to choose a section of the course that doesn't have a waitlist. You may not get a seat in a waitlisted course. If you are thinking of changing the lab section of a course, please contact our advising office to help with this, to ensure you don't lose your space in the lecture section as well. This is important in large science courses where if you accidentally lose your spot, you may not be able to get back in. So in terms of waitlists, it is better to seek alternate course options with guaranteed space. But if you do need to go on a waitlist, try to select the section with the shortest waitlist to increase your chances of getting in. On your degree planning sheet, pay attention to courses that indicate that they have a lab or seminar component to them. For these courses, during your registration, you'll need to add both the lecture and the lab section at the same time. Another tip for Year 2 students is regarding courses CAPER 2120 and CAPER 2200. All students in our faculty are required to take these courses, and they are prerequisites to several third-year courses as well. If you happen to be missing a first-year prerequisite for CAPER 2120 or CAPER 2200, please contact me and we can look into allowing concurrency with the 1000 level courses so that you are still able to proceed with your program without delay. Again, please review the registration tutorials that are available before your registration date. Once you've done that, you can always contact our advising office and we'd be happy to help you out. Now we'll move on to things you should consider for upcoming years in your program. We have a lot of options for students in our degree programs based on your individual interests and career goals. We can help suggest which elective courses may be best suited for your plans. You may choose to focus your electives on a certain area of emphasis or to declare a concentration or a minor. A concentration, like the option in aging, allows you to take a bundle of specialized courses, resulting in a designation being included on your academic transcript. The option in aging is popular with students interested in working in recreation, especially with older adults. Students also have the option to declare a minor for their degree. They are a great option, but are not required for any of our programs. To declare a minor, you must complete 18 credit hours of courses in another department, such as psychology or business. Like a concentration, a minor will appear on your transcript after you graduate. You can always contact our advising office if you'd like more information about minor requirements or possible electives. If you have any questions about future careers after you complete your degree, using Career Services is a great option. They have some helpful resources for students, such as the Career Compass, Career Connect, and Job Search workshops. You can find links for these services in the orientation manual. Our programs are great stepping stones to future certification opportunities. For example, some kinesiology students may wish to become certified personal trainers or certified exercise physiologists through CSEP, and our athletic therapy students work towards certifying with the Canadian Athletic Therapists Association. Our third and fourth year BKIN and BRMCD students have the opportunity to do fieldwork in order to gain practical experience. Our office can always provide more information on any of these options. The supervised fieldwork experience is a great opportunity that is required for BRMCD students and optional for BKIN students. BPE and AT students, you already have practica built into your program, whether it's the AT practica or in education once you've completed your BPE degree. Fieldwork is typically 12 credit hours, so one full term of experiential learning in a professional setting, much like an internship. There is a pass-fail grade for the placement along with assignments completed along the way. In order to participate in fieldwork, you must have a minimum degree GPA of 2.5, and you should have completed 90 credit hours or be in your final year of your program. Preparation for fieldwork begins in the winter of year 3, so you'll want to plan ahead and watch for fieldwork emails that get sent out. There are many different organizations that participate in this program in order for you to gain valuable experience in your chosen field. Fieldwork has led to dozens of job opportunities for our new grads. Here is a list of organizations who have been involved in our fieldwork in the past. This list is not exhaustive, but it gives you a great snapshot of what types of opportunities are available to our students. It also gives you an idea of some of the organizations that hire grads from our programs. Feel free to pause the video so you can take a closer look. As I mentioned, all of our programs have an emphasis on professional preparation and experience. For athletic therapy students, this experience is gained through their practical and clinical placements by working with the Bison sport teams. For our BPE students, there are several experiential learning courses included in the phys ed curriculum, as well as a great diverse populations mentorship course. And finally, when BPE students go on to the Faculty of Education, practicum there starts right away for their teaching degree. We have some excellent coaching courses in our faculty as well, which are taught by our Bison coaches. They are great options if you're interested in pursuing coaching certification through NCCP. Coaching Theory and Practice is for coaching at an intro level and is offered in the fall and winter terms. Our Coaching the High Performance Athlete courses are offered as a coaching institute in the summer. As I mentioned before, you may choose to do the option in aging concentration, which is noted on an academic transcript. The option in aging helps students graduate with skills that will help them serve Canada's aging population. It is similar to a minor in that it requires 18 credit hours, but rather than taking courses all from one department, it is an inter-faculty option, so there are courses from several faculties. Some of the required aging courses are shown on the screen, and you can always ask our office for a full list of courses with the aging attribute. It can be very beneficial to take some aging courses, even if you're not interested in pursuing the full concentration. Many kinesiology students aim to become certified personal trainers or certified exercise physiologists. We follow the model of the Canadian Society for Exercise Physiology, or CSEP, and they are the gold standard for personal training in Canada. You can visit the CSEP website to learn more or view our CSEP Pathways document to see how you can fit the certification requirements into your BKIN degree. Now we'll cover some important faculty regulations that you will want to know before your classes begin. You can find this information on page 5 of your orientation manual and in the academic calendar. Some of our required courses have an attendance policy, especially those classified as experiential learning courses. These courses are experience-based, so it is important that you attend. The policy is normally that you cannot miss more than 3 hours of class time. Be sure to note on your course syllabus whether a course has an enforced attendance policy in place. It's also important to know that for all of our faculty required courses, the minimum grade is a C. Other courses such as psychology and statistics and many of your electives do not have this minimum grade requirement. However, if they are a prerequisite for a future course, they may also require a grade of C or better. As mentioned earlier, we also have a first aid and CPR exit requirement. You will need to submit valid first aid and CPR certification in order to receive your degree at graduation. Another important regulation to be aware of is academic integrity, which you'll see highlighted a lot as we head to the start of the fall term. Often, students can submit work that unintentionally breaches the academic integrity regulations, and there are consequences to this. So it's very important to review the academic integrity webpage for more information and to understand how to avoid academic misconduct. There are many people and offices that you can reach out to if you need help, whether it is academic or personal in nature. We understand that life happens and we're here to support you through it. Page 9 and 10 of the orientation manual have a great list of resources available on campus. If you find that you are in need of help, please feel comfortable to reach out to your instructors and professors, as well as your academic advisors. We will do our best to direct you to the resources and services that will be beneficial in your situation. For example, if you happen to miss a final exam due to illness or a compassionate reason, please contact the academic advising team and we can help with arranging a deferred exam. Students also have the right to appeal term work and final grades and academic decisions. Grade appeals happen through the registrar's office, but we are here to help with that process if needed. We are also here to help if you end up in a serious situation that is affecting your academic performance. Be assured that these types of issues are kept confidential. Another great source for information is the University of Manitoba website and our faculty's pages. You can find information about our programs, jobs, and opportunities. I encourage you to check it out if you haven't already, as it may be helpful to you. The university website has a vast amount of information, but sometimes it can be hard to know where to look. If you're unsure about something related to your university experience, of course, you can always ask our office. That said, another great resource is the search bar on umanitoba.ca, which is found in the top right corner of the page. You can also use the Virtual Advising Help Center for assistance with general university questions. The Virtual Advising Help Center actually has navigators available to answer questions in the evenings and on weekends, so this can be helpful when our office is closed. This fall, our faculty will be offering peer study groups once again. They are student-led study groups where you can practice the skills learned in some of your core courses. More information will be coming once classes begin. The Academic Learning Center at the U of M hosts a lot of great academic resources and workshops. Again, you can find the link in the orientation manual, or you can use the university search bar to find out more about their tutoring services or academic workshops. As a U of M student, you have access to the gym facilities on the Fort Garry and Bannatyne campuses. To use the facilities, you must be taking classes in the current term and complete the gym waiver through Aurora. You will also need your student ID card to access the gym. For more information, you can visit the Recreation Services website or stop by the customer service desk in the Active Living Center. You can also download the Recreation Services mobile app for on-the-go information about their programs, group fitness, and more. I would also like to introduce you to Perks Council, which is the student council for our faculty. We want you to have a great student experience along with your academic experience. The Physical Education, Recreation, Kinesiology Student Council is your student organization. All students enrolled in the faculty are members. Perks offers many great ways to get involved with other students by way of special events and student opportunities. They also manage the lockers and study carrels for our faculty, both of which can be found in the Extended Education hallway. A few more things before we finish up. Please remember to keep your contact information up to date in Aurora Student and to use your student email for all university communications. All important information from the U of M will go to your student email address, so you'll want to stay on top of those emails. Download the U Manitoba app to keep up to date with all the important information that is being shared and go through the student checklist so that you're ready for classes in September. You can purchase your textbooks, supplies, and buys and clothing from the university bookstore, either in person or by ordering ahead. To avoid long waits, order your student card and activate your gym membership and U-Pass early. Please contact us if you have any questions about registration and future course planning. We are happy to help. We also look forward to seeing many of you face-to-face at our in-person orientation this July and in our faculty office in the coming months. We encourage you to follow us on social media if you aren't already at UMKinRec on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Congratulations! You have now completed the Fall 2022 KRM New Student Orientation. In order to have the orientation hold removed from your Aurora account, you will need to complete the short, easy quiz in the next module. Thank you, and we can't wait to see you soon, and good luck with your registration.